Well, hey everybody, how you all doing? Whittler Dave here. Well, we're shaping on this duck using a rat tail file right now. I've chiseled and I think I've got it strapped to my bench right now. Outside here in the mountains. But she's coming along. Look at the head. It's starting to flow. It's starting to flow. There's a lot that you got to take off. Oh Lord, let's see here. What do I do with it? Oh, here it is. I'll take some more off and through here. It's a beautiful day out. This is cedar and a cherry head. All come out of a 100-year-old barn that I pulled down. It's all been hatcheted, chiseled, knifed. It's a back and forth process. And like I said, I don't do authentic ducks anymore. Nope, I don't enjoy that. These are just whimsical ducks. Very fun, very relaxing to carve. It is how it is. I tell people I let the wood speak for itself. And what I like about this right now, when I used to do ducks, I'd have to glue the head back on. Then I'd have to cut it off. Well, now, thank gosh that we got hot glue. Because I can hot glue the head on, and then I can take it back off. Because you've got to carve the head to the body. There's no other way to do it. So, years ago, we'd have to glue them and then cut them back off because you got detail carving to do underneath the neck here, and you got to carve all this in with knives and stuff. And I'm shaping the head, but there's detail carving, so I can take this head back off because I've hot glued it. It's been staying pretty good because I've been hatcheting and I've been chiseling, and it's been staying on pretty good. I have really smacked this thing a lot, trying to get a shape. And so you've got grain running this way, okay, but then the cherry grain runs the opposite way, so you're trying to blend two grains together. Let's see how I've sloped the back of the neck. That's just all by eye. There's no blueprints. There's nothing. I shape the way I see. And then I'll file it, and then there's hours and hours of sanding, and I'm just going to clear coat this. I'm going to let the beauty of the grain come out. That's all I'm going to do to it, because there's beauty here. You wouldn't think that a piece of wood being this old would have that much beauty. And you know, the cedar still smells like cedar. It does. It still smells like the old cedar. Let's take some more of this right here off. Like I said, I've just attached this to this board here. That way I'm hands-free. It's much easier. Just doing a little shaping. Like I said, I want that body to run inward. I want it to look like it's floating. That's what I'm trying to do here. And it will. It will eventually. A lot of filing. Like I said, I still use the old rasp. I use hand tools. A lot of these modern carvers, you know, they use too many machines or duplicators or whatever. It's actually offensive to me because I've been carving and building for almost 54 years. It's really, my birthday's in November, so around November I'll have 54 years in just carving and building and making and designing and all that. Yeah, I think she's pretty. Got a good shape. She's a little high right there. That's what I said. You got to walk around it. You file it, and then you can see where you've missed. You sand it. You can see where you missed, where it needs to have more taper, more bend, more flow. There's no templates or nothing. You just have to learn to use your eye. And that's the way I've done it all my life. That's why I tell people, I'll never do the same one over again. It's impossible. I'm not a machine. These are all hand-forged chisels. I've had these for a long time. They're all handmade. American steel, folks. That's the only way. Just tucking that in right there. I'll eventually take it off this stand and carve the bottom and tuck everything in nice and neat. Oh yeah. And see the knots? I like the knots. A lot of people don't want to carve around knots. Just sharpen your tools. That's all you gotta do. Keep your tools sharp. I tell people a dull tool is a dangerous tool. If it's dull, you gotta pull more. You got to yank more. You know, there's just more stress on the tool when it's dull. And I sharpen by hand. I do. Let's take a little bit more out here, then I'll refile it. And then tell me. It's got a real pretty knot here in the top. Real pretty. It's gonna, when I put the clear coat, it's really gonna stand out. Yeah, it's getting there. Can't stay on this all day. I've got a lot of other things I'm doing. I've got customers coming in. I've got an order I've got to ship to New York. So I'll play with this. This is just fun. This is how I relax. Some people play those video games, which I don't. I don't play video games at all. I never have. Have no use for anything like that. This is my video game right here. Creativity. So this is how I relax. I tell people she's talking to me. Can you believe it's already October? Wow. This summer just flew. It just flew. Hear that sound of that hatchet? Ain't that beautiful? Sounds like a drum to me. I love the sound. Yeah, it's getting there. A little high right here. Oops, sorry folks, I didn't mean to bump the camera. Apologize that my arm's in the way, but ain't much I can do about that. I'm here by myself. I told you, I'm not very good at this video on camera and electronics. You can see what I'm good at. But, you know, everybody's good at something. Let's get this off here. It don't have to be perfect, 'cause like I said, there's a lot of sanding and to get this side here, I will have to remove the duct because it needs to row more here. It's still too flat, so it needs to row. This side's rowing better than this side. This is still flat from the beam, so I'll have to come inward and row it more so it won't be flat. But it's attached to this board right here, and I can't get into there where I need to get. So we're gonna do the top half. You know, a funny thing about a file, a lot of people don't know, I see so many files at antique stores, when they get dirty, and that wood gets in there, clean them out. Just take you a wire brush, clean them out. You will save your file. That's all you got to do. Just clean that out. Because when this loads up, it'll stop filing. It will stop. So just take you a wire brush and clean it up. It will cut better. I buy a lot of antique tools because I like to repurpose America, and I see a lot of them that people just throw it away because they don't know how to refinish them, and I do. So I'll buy them pennies on the dollar because they say they're junk, and I'll go home and refinish them and fix them. Apologize for moving around, folks, but there ain't much I can do about that. I will say she is getting there. Get this rounded here. This is rounded more. I like this side better. It's high right there. It is very high. I tell people this is my chainsaw. I don't chainsaw carve at all. That's better. She's rowing in. See how it rows in right there? Yes. Let's get the bigger hatchet out. Let's get the one that's heavier. There you go. It's a lot heavier hatchet. When you want to remove some wood, you use the big boy here. Yeah, see, now she's starting to row in. She's rowing in just like right over here. Yeah, I like that. Like I said, the only way to get this is I'll have to unhook it. I have to carve the other direction, and just like the tail here. I know it's flat, but that'll get carved too. But I can't get into it here. I have to reverse carve this. Well, folks, I thought I'd bring you in here and show you more of the duck and everything, and I appreciate everybody out checking me out. I do. If you go on Whittler Dave and send me a like and a share and a comment, I would appreciate that. That's how I'm trying to build this channel and everything, and I'm going to be posting more and more. And I build furniture. I build anything. I even build old cars. Yep, I love cars. I built a lot of cars in my day, and I've got a 26T cow that I'm going to build a roaster out of it. And I got my eye on a couple of things. I got my eye on a 52 Chevy 210 body. I had a 52 Chevy. I bought it when I was 11 years old, when I was a kid. So, looking at that, made an offer on it. We'll just wait and see. I love those people that always say, well, we're going to fix it one day, and it sits out there and rust. Yep. Well, folks, like I said, I thank you. And I appreciate everybody that has been following me. And I will just talk to you later. And you all have a blessed day.